Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Empire Total War playthrough, guys, where we are being besieged on all sides as a young America here in our Road to Independence playthrough, guys. Now, if you made it through my first one with my horrible audio, thank you very much for bearing with it, guys. As you can hear now, it's a little bit different, and you probably just heard my phone, but I have been, I've got a brand new microphone now, a nice Yeti Blue, and it's made a little bit of a difference. My old microphone was dying, unfortunately, which I didn't realise at the time, so, we weren't having the best time with that. Anyway, I think we are about to end a term. We need to start pushing the English back here quite heavily. We're not in the best situation here. And we've even got a little rebellion going on, which I might even want to let take my town. I'm finally beginning to get line troops as well. But we need to push against the British now, because they're just raiding all of our territory. I could really do with bringing the French into this war as well, but that's not necessarily easily going to happen. We're going to fight this. We're probably going to lose. This isn't the best battle. It's militiamen, but losing it to rebels is not as bad as losing it to the English. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for there early on, though getting rid of the English place near us was a good aim. Oh, we do actually have a fort here. Oh, in this case, we're going to win this with ease. Can I not see where they're attacking from? We're not even going to hold the walls. We're going to hold down to the sides of the walls. What's this over here? Yeah. And you guys can dig into here. So we're going to hold the houses inside the fort and let them come to us. In fact, no, you guys can come out and you guys will hold along here. Oh no, you see, we should have gone up here. Because we can shoot the cannons. I forget about that. It's a little annoying I couldn't see where they were to start with. What we'll probably do is before they actually hit our walls, we'll pull back. I'm not sure I'm going to get up in time. No, we're going to start pulling straight back here because there's no point in holding that wall. We're just going to form a line along here. And as they come down, we will hit them as they come in. So we don't have enough men to defend the entirety of this wall, basically. So they're gonna get over no matter what we do, and they're gonna climb our walls. So we're gonna let them do that. We're gonna deal with them as they get into the settlement. Okay, they're all coming back around here, which is good for us, actually. Oh wow. Okay, the gate just opened. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because as they come through there, we are going to batter them with fire. What we should have done is put two lines along here. So as they get stuck in that gateway, we will shred them. They're still going to win here, but if we had proper line infantry here, we'd be shredding them, but we don't. These guys are just militia. To be fair, so are they. Let's charge my cavalry forward to distract them. Pull back. Let's pull into these two houses now to try and hold for a while. Yeah, so the first group broken. Should have had somebody in that bunkhouse there, that armory there. My cavalry is having fun in amongst them, that's for sure. By the way, guys, because I'm using a new microphone, if you do notice anything wrong with my audio of the levels, like if music's too loud compared to my voice, for example, just call it out. I'm going to break these guys out. No, we're not. We're just going to keep them in. They're just holding these guys while my guys shoot from the buildings. And you guys are just going to come out and reform. Because reforming there will start shooting into that group which is fighting my general, though my general is dying. Tell you what, you guys can stay in here. You guys are going to form a line. No, we're going to get back in because my general is breaking. That was not the best move there, but they're going to have to take these houses by force, which will lose them a lot of troops. To be fair, I probably actually wanted to lose this much more dramatically because as it is at the moment, the English are probably just going to move back in afterwards. As I said, we've got to push into these houses, which isn't going to be easy for them. Here they come. They're going to have to attack into the houses, which is going to mean they will, even though they're against less forces, they will take a lot of losses in here, guys, because pushing into places like this is always difficult. That said, they have a lot more men than us. So they have men to spare here. And we don't. Let's see how this goes. I'm just double timing here, guys. There's not really much to see. They are also shooting in. We are kicking their butts, actually, over here anyway. We're still going to lose, but we are making them pay for it in blood. I could recapture here very easily. But we're probably not going to bother for the very simple reason that we're not going to gain anything from recapturing there at this point anyway, guys. I'm happy to actually have them behind us because that's not really terrible for us. That's more militia. Okay, nice battle for us here. The British are unsurprisingly better trained than us from the looks of it, considering the odds. They also have cannons, so I'm not going to be able to force them towards me, which would be the best thing to do. Actually, that said, we have a mortar. So what we're going to try to do is pull the British into us. This is where I wish I had a hill. What's the range on that mortar like? Not bad. We probably want it further forwards. The mortar's good because it will shoot over the top of my troops. Let's unlimber this. This can be the centre of my line, the linchpin of my line. And you are going to have a unit of proper line infantry either side of you. I wish I could rejig people on here. You're all going to go off on this flank. You're going to sit on this flank just to watch for any other charges. Take their cavalry, not their cavalry out. You know what I mean. You guys can pull in towards here. You guys can turn and face slightly. So if they engage us, we will get good shots on them. Oh, I don't want to fix bayonets. What I do want to do is these guys should shred these guys in front. How are we doing against their cannon? Not well. You guys can start shooting them, hitting them. Right, you guys can do a quick advance. You guys can move around the side to keep them watching. You guys can move up there. That's it. Straight in on them. Let's engage them in the middle. No. Okay, that's fine. They've stopped. You guys can double time up onto that flank. We're doing nicely there. Let's get my cav out of the middle there. I'm going to shred this unit here. Mass charge onto them while they're not formed. That unit's going to get obliterated by my cavalry here. Are we actually shooting? Yes. And charge. Let's stop those guys shooting. We've got one unit of militia at the back, which we're just going to charge en masse with our cavalry. We're cracking them while we chase. You guys can hit them actually. Let's chase down them. This is not the best way to hit them. You'll see we will take some losses as we charge. But we've got so much cavalry here, we will overwhelm them. That poor guy sitting on the front of the wall. That's not the best place. So we lost a few horses there, but nothing major. Here it comes. And battered their formation there, guys. Oh wow, they've rejigged that. The cannons have stopped moving. Let's send one unit out to batter them. Let's send my dragoons over after them. But this battle is now very much over. It's double time as we hit that enemy horse. I'm not sure to call it heroic. We massively outnumbered them, so...
Make ready! March!
No, I'm not bothering repairing them just yet.
Easy, pray. Forward! Victory! Sir. Men, forward!
Okay, let's start repairing. We're getting another 2 units built here. I'm just going to keep throwing units out there. The moment it's just fighting this very basic early start. We've got George Washington here, who's a very good general. What is our garrison here like? I'm not sure how powerful that garrison is, but hopefully it's powerful enough to stop anything the Brits send. We are going to push forward soon. Oh, I may have just messed up, guys. Ha! I may have just lost this by not leaving a proper garrison here. Yeah. Which buildings can I actually man? Okay, we're gonna fill these houses with troops, and we're just gonna form a very small defensive perimeter here, guys, which they're going to have to come in and attack. These guys are going to be floating reinforcements. Why can't we use this house? That is a little bit annoying, actually. It says I can, but it won't actually let me. Oh. It magically had a unit appear in it. Right, let's... Ooh. There they come. Let's double time as these guys head over. Try and dig in around there. You guys are going to dig in here for when this line inevitably falls. But they're going to have to take the houses as they come through. These guys are just controlling the flank. They can get broken out if needs be. That horse is going to be our big problem, actually. You guys are just going to come and watch here to start with. It's double time. Do you know you're going to form a second... Oh. We're doing nice damage to them, actually. If they charge these guys, they're going to be in a crossfire with other units as well, which isn't good for them. And they're actually breaking already because they realise they're massively overexposed here. This unit worries me. If that comes around here, we'll put this line here, these guys here, but they could shred this unit very quickly. But what we could potentially do is if they come up here, we'll move these guys onto their flank. They're coming back round this way, which is good. They'll come into our killing ground here. Where they'll be being shot at from multiple angles, which is the real aim here. If they come in this way, they might come in with them. You guys are going to double time it up here. What I'm going to do is put them on the flank as these guys come in. They're going to storm this building first. If they can control that building, that's actually going to be quite bad for us. Here they come, and they're straight up going to storm this building. Let's put you guys on that, straight onto that flank. Oh no, they're not. They're moving around. Are they really going to come straight in? You guys can move. Ooh. Let's move those guys forwards. Yes, I know I say guys a lot. This unit is about to get obliterated. Oh, wow, how did we... I'm not complaining. Move. Reform there, hit them hard. Not much going on here, actually. Where are the rest of the English? That unit's suffering because it's... Why is it? Oh, because we've killed their general. Wow. However, we are losing on this flank. Let's break these guys up and move them up. Support. I mean, this is so pathetic, the fire hits, because of the rain. The heavy rain, which is making the rifles pretty much useless. I'm half tempted to pull these guys out. I mean, not out as in back, out as in... to a better position. Swap those two around. Oh god, why are you going that way? Anyway, it's not going to be the end of the world. Swapping them into the house to get some, give them some cover. There is a regiment of cannons which aren't in a cannon. That does not seem sensible. The English really should be charging me here. You're going to break out and head around the back to flank them. Come on! We're going to move these guys around the back of these guys to flank them from multiple angles. But first of all, we're just going to shred those cannoneers. Those engineers there on the cannons. See, I don't want to charge those lines, because that is English line infantry. They are very, very solid, very well trained infantry. If I charge them, I think I will lose. That said, if I can get this off, We're going to be shooting them from close range from behind here, so... These guys should do really quite good damage from this short range. You know, these guys are going to try and do the same thing. Wow, that's working well. They should really have turned and faced, but that's the AI for you. Wow, these guys are all out of ammo. Well, I guess it's time to charge. Ooh, oh wow, we've broken that unit off. Let's keep this charge going then. Everybody straight into that unit because their allies are breaking next to them. So if we charge that unit, it's going to have less morale because of the other units which are already breaking here. And yes, we're breaking them straight off. Which we don't deserve to be doing here. The AI played really poorly here. Wow. Straight up do not deserve that victory. I'm not complaining about it, but I do not deserve it. We're going to pull back in. We're going to rejig our army into a proper army before we do anything else. Get lots of proper line troops in, guys. And then we're going to have to try and properly push the British back, which is going to be hard.
Forward, march!
We've nearly got the wall here, which is going to make him much more powerful as well. I definitely don't want a regiment of horse at this point. I want to concentrate on my line infantry. Filling the rest of this army up with a decent amount of line infantry will be very beneficial for us. We've possibly got a bit too much cavalry here, but for the time being that'll be good. What I really want to do is I want to have enough forces that I can leave a good garrison there. Once we've got walls, having a reasonable garrison there while we push will help massively. But you can see the Brits are bringing in so much here. That is a huge amount of troops they are bringing to bear now, which is quite worrying for me at this point. Will they have a peace treaty for a while? I can't even... Well, I have so little here. We have a wall here now, which gives us a much stronger defensive position if anything does attack. It's whether it's worth me charging out. Before they consolidate. That said, letting them consolidate a bit is not the end of the world. Because I don't want to leave here. No, they don't have enough to take there. If I take these guys out...
Prepare for battle.
Just going to auto this because we're at pretty much the end of this the time we've got for this playthrough at the moment.
Forward.
There you go. We broke that army up and we're just going to pull straight back in. Let's make sure we've got everybody being replenished. Who needs replenishing? We can't quite afford to replenish everybody actually here. So let's drop you guys off as well and replenish these guys because they're more important than the militia. We're going to start swapping those militiamen out soon as well. Go straight up, you can see accuracy 30, you know, melee defense is far less. So these guys are understandably much better guys. God damn, so many British. That's why I didn't bother repairing there, because it was never gonna last long. It was never gonna stay in my territory for long. This is not an easy position to start with. How is my income doing? It's reasonable, but we're going to start burning through it by getting these guys. What's these guys' upkeep? 260. So actually, no, we can afford to get a few more of these guys out. And what we can start doing now is we can actually start leaving some forces here to defend. So, yeah, I'm going to pull out a couple of cav, a single unit of cav for now, and a few militiamen into here. And we're going to start recruiting line infantry direct to this army. I do want to push them out, but I'm not that worried for now.
Ready for order.
I want to capture here relatively soon. But no, we're in a much stronger position now. We're going to move up and take here back, and we're going to hold in here.
Undefeated.
Repair here, start getting our replenishments done. I might want to build a fort somewhere actually, just to redirect the enemy onto the fort. We can't afford to do that at the moment. It's all the stuff over in Quebec and the New France provinces, which Britain hold, which are going to be the tricky bits to deal with, guys. See, they're trying to maneuver around me. They're trying not to engage me in an open battle at the moment, which actually makes sense for them, because engaging me in an open battle is not actually a particularly safe move for them at this point. Oh, they're raiding a trade route, doesn't really matter.
Your humble servant. Awaiting further orders. To the slaughter.
Let's chase him out.
Proud and victorious. Forward, march.
And let's keep repairing. Next turn we'll get a couple of extra units in here. No, we're in a good position now. We can afford to push, but it's still going to be tricky. We will deal with those rebels behind us, but not just yet. I'm happy for them to sit there as rebels, because they're not going to war with us. They don't actually count as a minor nation. Now, what would be... Oh. They're all indifferent to us, actually. 2 more guys while we're replenishing. And once we can, we are going to march on Albany. Because I'm quite confident I can defend here against anything they throw at it at the moment. It's not going to stop us recruiting a few extra troops when we can, but no, we're going to march on Albany and capture there. The big thing is going to be we are going to need to push over towards Montreal and Quebec, because Quebec is a powerhouse of a settlement. Ooh. That said, this is cavalry. 4 units of cavalry attacking our walls. I'm actually not that fussed. The odds were odd. I don't actually agree with those odds at all, because literally 4 units of cav attacking the wall, we should batter them? What's happening? Oh. What? Apparently they insta-ran away, guys. Because they realised they couldn't take it. Is it because they literally had cavalry, so they physically couldn't take it, so it automatically said no? Okay, I'm going to have to deal with these raids as they go along. Can we take Albany at the moment? Yes.
Line for battle. Siege them.
And that is going to be something for... Let's demand surrender. Nope. That is going to be something, guys, for next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this. Hopefully we're going to capture Albany. That's going to be an interesting battle. I've got a lot of cav here, but I'm not necessarily sure it's going to be nothing particularly bad. The cannons are going to be the worst thing, so we should be able to take here relatively easily. It's already got a wall. Oh, so it's got a wall, so that's going to be the interesting thing here. So we're going to have to breach that wall in multiple positions, guys. But I'm not actually going to be that worried about that. And then we're going to move on Philadelphia to get ourselves a second big unit. But this, yeah, big settlement. We're going to hold here, try and build ourselves a chunk of territory here, guys. I literally can't talk to England. And once we've got ourselves a chunk of territory, we'll look at getting ourselves multiple armies to really start pushing and defending our borders. Because at the moment, the issue we've got is they're just raiding through us and hitting all of our farms, all of our buildings constantly, which is killing our income. Anyway, as I said, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this, and I hope my audio is a bit better this time. Thank you very much for your time, guys.